Some years ago, I visited a priest and I had dinner with him in the presbytery as a seminarian. And in his kitchen, he had a plaque, and the plaque read, "When you work for the Lord, the pay is lousy, but the reward is out of this world." And it is in heaven that we will receive this reward that awaits all of us. So when we have difficulties in our life, we are called and reminded today by the psalm that we should lift our eyes to heaven, because it is from heaven from where our help comes. Because God, in the psalm, is the guardian of Israel, and this guardian of Israel will always guard Israel, protect and keep Israel safe. God who calls us through baptism to love him is the God who guards us. He is our guardian. He does not sleep, he does not slumber. He always watches over us. He guards us. So when we find ourselves in difficult times, and we do, perhaps from time to time or from hour to hour, we need to lift our eyes to heaven, because God is the one who loves us so much. He is our guardian. He's also our provider. So whatever the struggle is, whatever the circumstances we find ourselves in, it is towards heaven that we must raise our eyes. Because what's the alternative? The alternative is to cast our eyes down. Now, who comes from beneath is the evil one. And so if our eyes are always cast down, then that is where we're going to get troubled more from. The devil comes to upset us. He comes to distress us and isolate us from this love of God. And precisely in those moments, if we keep looking down, then we will get no help at all in our life. And so much so, we are stressed out even more. We are troubled to the point of despair. And the psalm reminds us that precisely in those difficult times, we raise our eyes to heaven, from where shall come our help. So as we come to this Eucharist and we bring all our hearts, our intentions, our desires, we come asking our Lord to enable us to be mindful of He who loves us, continues to guard us and protect us. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.